All right, so let's get started. First off, I have to say this. I have trouble calling this movie the Snyder cut simply because the whole fan thing was like Snyder had the cut of the movie that was different, which it is different, I will say. But the idea of the Snyder cut was that Snyder would be using pre-existing footage from the movie to create his own cut of the movie. The fact that Snyder got to go back, add scenes, change stuff around, do new CGI, and they spent $150 on it, to me is not a Snyder. It's not a cut. It's a basically Justice League Snyder remake, not the Snyder cut. I know the fanboys and everything is happy because they feel vindicated, but this is kind of like getting to do your homework over after it's already been corrected. Like, you can't get a worse score than you already did. So, it is what it is. Not knocking the movie. There's a lot of things I liked about this movie, but I wanted to keep it focused on each part individually. So that's why when I watched this movie, I watched it several times, and the first time around, I took notes and just my initial thoughts and feelings on what I was seeing, rather than trying to watch the whole thing and then go back and try to remember and have things I know that happened like in part 5 influence what I was talking about in part 1. So let's get started. We'll start off with the prologue. I really did like how they how he went back and tied in the death of Superman as the reasoning, like his death screams triggers the activation of the mother boxes. We see a interesting scene where that explains out Luthor learning about Darkseid and Steppenwolf from the Kryptonian ship, I guess. Honestly, I could have gone without the whole entire 2 or 3 minute montage of ice mountains. Like, I don't know, to set up the whole entire next scene where Bats is trying to find Aquaman. I don't know, I would have rather liked to seen him doing the fucking research to find Aquaman somewhat, Just show him. I'd have preferred to see Batman doing Batman shit instead of just trekking through some ice. Maybe that's just me, I want to see him use the Bat computer. We got all the fancy fucking toys, but can't seem to fucking use them. Anyway, we get to the scene where Bats is talking to the mayor of the town, asking questions about Aquaman, which is really fucking weird about this scene because everybody in the whole scene is just straight up basic ass white. Like, Jason Momoa is the only person of color in that whole entire room, and you got Ben Affleck, who looks more closely to the people he's asking this question to about Aquaman than Aquaman. Like, he's just standing there like, oh, we don't know who the hell you're talking about. The only dude who looks different from everyone in that room. Like, come on. Like, I didn't understand why, if you're going to cast Jason Momoa as Aquaman, and I understand he's trying to help this town, but just to make things look a little bit sensible, shouldn't you just move them to a warmer climate, somewhere around in the Pacific Islands, somewhere he can blend in a little bit better. Like, he was just sticking out like a sore thumb, and then afterwards, after Aquaman basically told Bats to fuck off, he takes off his jacket, gets into the water, and goes to swim off, while a group of white women sang Norse, or I don't know, just sang him off. Like, it's Jason Momoa. That shit probably happens no matter where the hell he goes. So He just might have been done filming the scene, and the chick started singing, and Snyder was like, "Fuck it, let's film this shit. It's good stuff." I mean, it was even really creepy with the one chick picked up a sweater snicket and just started singing extra hard, like, damn. I'm like, who am I to judge? Like, shit. The whole reason Jason Momoa was there to be basically to give Aquaman sex appeal, because if you look at any version of Aquaman, Jason Momoa doesn't look like anything close to it. But we knew what they were doing with him. Moving along. Next, you see Lois mourning Superman, going to the memorial and everything, bringing the cup of coffee. Next, we move over to the Wonder Woman rescue scene where she saved the kids from the terrorist group. Scene wasn't bad. I don't think they did too much to one of the few scenes that I don't think they really expanded much of the action out. I don't know. I could be wrong. Might have to go back to watch the other one to be sure. But they did have the interesting moment where the little girl asks, "Can I be like you?" She's like, "Yes, you can be whatever you want to be." No, little girl, you can't. I'm sorry. She's a god. Like Wonder Woman gonna get someone killed, or get that little girl killed, thinking she can block bullets and do shit like that. You got to be realistic with these kids, Wonder Woman. You can't be giving them false hope. That's worse. After that, I'll talk about that in a minute, but I had this interesting thought while I was watching this, because when we got to the part with the Amazons and Steppenwolf going for the first mother box, how come every time in all these movies the Amazons stay taking L's like my nigga Vegeta from Dragon Ball, just like L. Like Steppenwolf was just handing them out like candy. It was terrible how my man did them. And what's up? I have to say this for my female fans and friends out there, but what's up with the bikini armor? Like, what warrior in their sensible mind wears armor on the tits? And excuse me if I use that term. And armor down below, but to leave the whole midsection just open for attack. I mean, is you that confident in the skills that they ain't gonna even touch? Like, come on, it does not fail. Like, Hippolyta has sensible armor. Why is the Queen the only one with sensible armor? She's fully kitted out head to toe. All right, I'm move on from that. But that's literally that's where how part one ended, is basically Steppenwolf coming in, whooping ass, taking names, gets the mother box. I am interested if anybody can tell me who was that last young girl that was with Hippolyta when got trapped underneath the horse. It was odd how much they kept focusing on her, and I was like, I think I know who it might be, but I am not entirely sure. I was thinking it could have been, Wonder. Or was it not Wonder Girl? Was it Wonder Girl? Is what she was called? Well, anyway, I'm gonna have to look that up and find out, because I'm interested to know what role is, because she seems to have I just noticed this strange connection between Hippolyta and her. Like, Hippolyta was looking out for her a little bit extra hard. So that's my newest mystery I'm going to figure out. But with that, I'm going to end part one right now. Hopefully I'll have part two up for you guys tomorrow. For the guys who don't know, I'm recording this on Wednesday. Friday is my birthday, so I'm gonna try to get one more video out before I get into the whole birthday festivities. Alright, with that being said, you guys take care. God bless, and I'll see you soon. Peace.